Good morning, y'all. We're going to do a little Aretha Franklin, Soul Serenade. And I think that this is from her first album. I'm not real sure. I have just recently got her first album downloaded. And I also did a little bit of something else. And I'm not really sure. But if it's, if you're very interested into finding out, you can always go and Wikipedia your day away and try to find out whether this is from her first album or not. But it's early on, one way or the other, in her career. So Aretha, if you please.
Only you can heal my soul.
No, this is not her first album.
I want to be free, to fly away and sing to the world about my soul. Serenade, my soul serenade. When you're not around, there's a lonely sound in my soul serenade. In my soul serenade. Everyone but you adores me. But oh, do you know, pretty soon they bore me. Let me tell you right now that they bore me. They bore me with their pretty little words. Those pretty little words of devotion. But oh, let me tell you right now, my message to them this evening is they can jump in anybody's ocean, because only you hear my soul serenade, my soul serenade, oh, my soul serenade.
Do any of you remember the old Memorex commercial? Is it live or is it Memorex? And Ella Fitzgerald hits a note and some glasses shatter. Back when we were still using tapes, cassette tapes. Well, I'm listening to Aretha here. She hits a couple of notes and I'm thinking, man, if anybody could bust a glass with her voice, it would be Aretha. Now put them both together and get them to hit these resonating notes. One's a little higher than the other. You know how it is? And then we have some. If they couldn't break them, they'd probably knock them off the table, if nothing else. I remember speaking about like harmonizing and things like resonating. When I was a kid, I might have been 10 years old. I had a neighbor friend, and we would whistle. We would just stand looking at each other and whistle just as loud as we could. But we'd each be off a little bit, so it'd be like this, like this high-pitched thing going on in your ears. We didn't know what was going on, but it was just happening. So we were like, we would just whistle as hard as we could, just at each other. And when you get those two whistles going, yeah, you'd get this, whatever it is, harmonizing, resonance, something like that going on. You know how it is when you're a kid and you're discovering these things. You don't know what it is or why it's working, but you're just doing it anyway. Aretha, Soul Serenade, from not her first album. That was not her first album, ladies and gentlemen. All right, later.